The women in the league have a passion that I don't see in any other organization. We address the most pressing needs. We raise money for projects and we achieve those goals. And if we did not have the league, I don't know if some of the needs would be fulfilled.
League was something that I just grew up with, and it was just kind of expected when I was younger that that was just what you did, and it was such a huge part of my mom's life. I just couldn't imagine not having it part of my life as well.
We paid a person to come in from New York, and they brought these awful costumes that no telling who had worn before. And you sort of thought, all right, I will put this on because they're telling me to. But all in all, it was fun, and it made a lot of money for the league. And that was in the early days when you needed one central something to be able to have the money to give back to the community.
Remember going and sorting clothes, taking clothes out of trash bags and paper sacks and hanging them up on hangers and playing around, running around in the racks of the clothes while they set up at the front and marked.
Well, AJLI did a great deal of study back in the late 80s, early 90s on how to better make the league experience better for both the members and for the community that the membership impacted. And they came out with the idea of that leagues should have focus areas. And it was a big decision because we had done a lot of projects, but when we did our homework, we found out almost all of our projects were with children.
The reason we started Mary Marketplace was to fund two major projects that we wanted to do that our traditional fundraisers, including the thrift shop, couldn't handle.
We hoped that Mary Marketplace would be sustained through the years, but I don't know that we ever thought it would be as big as it is now. But it has been the main thing that has funded all of our projects through the years.
Mary Marketplace was my most favorite placement that I ever did. What it gives back to the community as far as money is awesome. So it's not only fun, but it also serves a great purpose.
At first, people were not for the building, and so we really had to garner support within the league to make them realize how important it was to get the records out of the trunks of our cars. We had things in attics, we had things in people's guest rooms. We didn't know where our records were. I can remember writing my president's report in the president's office in the new headquarters thinking this is such a brand new, wonderful start and moving forward for the league to be able to have everything all in one place and to have us not have to meet wherever we could find a place to meet.
Teen Court held its first session in the fall of 1983. Again, through a lot of research, these projects have continued on. And not particularly still funded through our league, but taken over by the community in a lot of areas.
When CPS came in and pulled those children out of the home, they could go into the Rainbow Room and get those supplies that they needed for those children.
Hope Chest gave these women an opportunity to partner with the March of Dimes. They would get to shop at the Hope Chest and receive vouchers or points for going to the doctor or for going to classes to learn how to better take care of themselves while they were pregnant. We had an actual storefront where they could go and shop. They could get a crib, they could get a car seat, they could get diapers, whatever they needed to take care of their baby.
When I was president, that was the final year of the Ronald McDonald Caramobile relationship. As most people know, the league helped start programs and then turn them over to the community, and that was what we did. And we were able to vaccinate hundreds and hundreds of kids, as well as give well baby checks and preventative care.
We got the opportunity to partner with the city as investors, but also as contributors to the design process. So we would got to think about what the kids would like, what families would like, what we would enjoy as community members. It was a neat thing to have something so big and visible right off the interstate where people could pull in and see that Odessa had something really fun and interesting to offer.
The Junior League took on a project with Parks Methodist, which addressed the elderly and also the literacy issue, and we purchased new computers for Parks Methodist and offered classes there for the residents on social media and email, and helping the residents there be able to communicate better with their families and then get on Facebook and communicate with their grandchildren. They really enjoyed that.
In the January of my president's year, we started Food to Kids in Ector County. The project was a coalition between the Junior League, ECISD Education Foundation, and West Texas Food Bank. And so we were able to pull all those entities together to fund that first year, and it's been a trademark of the community ever since.
I served on the Education Foundation, and we were looking how to put more money into the community. And we kept hearing over and over again, there are hungry kids in the school, there are hungry kids in the school. And we kept going, no, couldn't be that many, not true. Well, we did our homework and we found out there's not only hundreds, there's thousands. And the one place I knew that could solve that problem was the Junior League, because they have the women and the capability to make something happen. We immediately did it. I mean, we didn't wait a year, we didn't study it, we made Food to Kids happen. And we started out in 2 schools feeding 300 children, and now we're feeding over 3,500 just in Odessa.
Many times the league will take on a project for several years, 2 to 3, 4 years maybe. So they start a project and they research it. They identify a need in the community and they place it. They put their money and their volunteers in there to try to make a big difference in the community. Once the project, the needs have been met and the project has matured, then they try to turn that over to the community in some way.
We established the Community Assistance Fund, where any nonprofit can come to the Junior League of Odessa and request money. At first it was more emergency money. If the roof fell in on your building, you know, you could come and ask for money to fix it. Or if you needed new technology, we could provide that. The guidelines of the Community Assistance Fund have been broadened a little bit, and I think we're all proud to say that we still offer help to any nonprofit.
We have women from all different stages of life, from stay-at-home moms to the working women to sustainers coming back active to empty nesters.
I would hope people would want to join the Junior League to find new opportunities to join in something that they can't be a part of on their own. There's neat opportunities and there's a lot of really interesting and powerful women that they could be a part of and just do some really neat things together.
I think it's just such a neat opportunity for young women to go and be able to participate in so many of the activities that our league does.
I think without Junior League in our community, we would have so many women who wouldn't have those leadership opportunities, who maybe wouldn't be willing to go out and serve in other capacities. I think it provides self-esteem for women. I think it is a safe training ground to try new things. I think it's an opportunity to make new friends that you might otherwise not meet in your career or your personal life. And I think it gives you an opportunity to give back to the community that's given so much to you.
Not only is it a great friendship base where I've made great friends there, but the impact I think that it has made in the community is phenomenal. I mean, just the monetary value that the league has given to the community is probably in the millions, I'm sure.
I think any community that has a Junior League is very blessed because they have a group of people who have made the decision to become involved in the community, to give back to the community, and to be an integral part of the community. You look around Odessa and you see all the projects and programs that the Junior League has started, and our community is such a better place for that.
The league means volunteering, making a difference in your community, meeting wonderful women who also want to make a big impact in the community, and making friends. When you work with somebody and volunteer with someone, you really get to have good, long-lasting friends.
What would this community be like if the Junior League hadn't been there? We've done the library, we've done Food to Kids, we've done Defy It, we did hospice, we did teen court. We've had a huge impact on the community, and we've made it a better place to live for everyone that lives in it.